No, was it Thirsty Thursday? And yes, you already know here in Southern California, it's another beautiful, sunny, pretty warm day today. 86. But yeah, it's definitely a clear sky day. As a matter of fact, I got the sun glare, gets on my nerves. But decided to hop on, see what everybody was getting themselves into. What's the talk of the town? What's the word of the curve? You heard me. What's everybody getting themselves into? You already know we shit in here at work. Decided to hop on and chop it up with y'all. Esa es la buena vida. And, make sure you guys scope out the channel on my other channel and on this channel. For those who were curious about the whole Pachuco, where did the whole Zoot Suit style come from? I think it's this channel that I dropped it in, right? About the Pachucos. Because that's one that I do definitely get asked a lot for. Like the history on where did the Zoot Suit style come from, or Pachuco style. Because out there you see people telling. I heard all kinds of crazy stuff actually when it comes to that subject. I was just like where'd you get your info from, my boy? What up? Comes from East Los. That's right. Whoa, whoa. At the east side. Little Mexico, como dicen. Have you ever tried Tex-Mex food? No, I can't say that I have. But I know which one you're talking about, like the Texas Mexican food. I don't think that... Is there a spot over here that has that kind of shit? There probably is. I just don't know of it. But I'm pretty sure there's a spot out there that probably does have it. Because here in Los Angeles, you can find like restaurants from like every other fucking country in the planet. Or place, California Mexican food different from authentic Mexican food. Yes, actually it is. When you go to Mexico, the food does taste different than the Mexican food here. But you know what? Not to lie, I think I prefer it here than the one over there, to be honest with you. But that's probably because my family really don't, in Mexico don't really got money like that. You know what I mean? So we can't afford like the good shit. Está cabrón, está cabrón. Because we have a luxury over here, bro, compared to how they have it in the homeland. It's rough out there. ¿Qué pasa, loco? Where you at? At the Jale, right here on my lawn, shit. How much money do you have? Shit, we broke, bro. I got no money. I mean, I'm from the ghetto, bro. We ain't got no feria. My boy, I'm in the struggle like y'all. Greetings, Earthling. Popular belief we aliens have no involvement in the creation of your. I like that. That was funny. I'm Mexican, but Chinese food is my favorite. That's female, my boy. Chinese food is good. I'm not gonna lie. There's some spot that shit. Their fucking Chinese food smacks, but it's not really Chinese food though, because in China they really don't eat that stuff though. They probably won't even know what it is. Kind of like the Italian food here in America is not like the actual Italian food, right? In Italy, they probably won't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Because it's all Americanized over here, which there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. What up, Mr. Pasa? What's cracking like an ishi? What you getting yourself into, my boy? ¿Qué onda, Holmes? Aquí nomás. You're Bob the Builder? I'm too dark to be Bob the Builder, my boy. Shit, I wouldn't mind being Bob the Builder. I think that motherfucker has feria. Got his own company, no? Because all those fucking pinches cars aren't they his? Shit, I know those shits are expensive. So he's got to have money, bro. Like, how you own all this equipment? Because he's the boss. No, I don't think he has a head honcho he has to answer to. So you know that fool has bacon. Hello, hello there. Hey, I was gonna ask about the city having a problem intermixing. Does it have to do with the person, ideology, or traditional? Both. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard because I really don't understand racism it's itself in general, right? Like I don't understand how these individuals could a whole entire ethnicity, you know, because because of the color of their skin, like because they were born that way, like they have this dislike for them, like that shit makes no sense, bro. So it's kind of hard, to pinpoint, exactly, why why they have a problem with it, right? Because their explanations never make any sense, bro. Like when they try to explain themselves or their views, it never makes any sense, bro. You know. And one of the more common ones that I do hear and that gets a lot of people to jump on board to view people's, ideologies is the fear tactic, right? Saying that if you guys don't, band together and protect your guys's, ethnicity, then eventually your ethnicity will die out, you know? That's the fear tactic because they don't know that to be so, they don't know that to be true, but they're going to scare people to believe that. That way, it gets them to view their points of view. It's a tactic that a lot of people use. It's a tactic Hitler used. It's a tactic that most dictators and radical extremist groups like Al Qaeda, ISIS, that use, right, and white supremacist groups. You know what I mean? They scare people to see it from their point of view, and it's a tactic that the Democrats and Republicans use as well, right? Like, don't vote for that guy because he's looking to destroy America. He wants to destroy our country. Like, bro, like, you know how stupid you sound saying that kind of shit? Like, you don't know for a fact that motherfucker that's his actual intentions, bro. But you're gonna say like they are, but scaring people to see it from their point of view. But they're lying, bro, because those are lies because you don't know that to be so. You know what I mean? Like, yes, they're probably stupid presidents that will make stupid decisions, but don't act like that's his fucking goals to come here and fuck shit up. Like that's really his intentions. Maybe accidentally or because they suck, they fuck shit up, but not to say that was their intention going into office, bro. You know what I mean? So, and it's the fact that they're trying to pass off their views, their lies as facts. It's the shit that I have a problem with, bro. Like you don't have to lie, just tell the truth, bro. But the truth is just as good, bro. If this person is the way you say he is, then you just speaking the truth, bro. People are satisfied with that. You don't have to do no extra. You know, people don't have to make up lies about Ted Bundy for us to see him as a bad individual. If you just told us the truth about Ted Bundy, with that in itself, we can see him for who he is. You don't gotta make up shit. You get what I'm saying? And I hate when people do that. Even if it's somebody I dislike, right? Like if I hate that person, I wouldn't make up something about the individual. I wouldn't like somebody making up something about him. Like I'll be like, hey bro, relax, homie. Hey, I thought you didn't like that fool. Yeah, fuck that fool. But don't lie either. You know what I mean? Don't be making up shit about that fool either. Cause then that makes you no better than that motherfucker. You get what I mean? Like that's just the thing that I have the problem with. Because then that makes you no better than them individuals. Like individuals, were friends, then they have a beef, and all of a sudden now they're talking shit about them, and it's like, bro, how come you didn't say none of that shit when you guys were friends? Apparently it was bothering you. Apparently it was on your mind. So how come you guys didn't? How come you didn't tell them when you guys were cool? How come now that you guys are not, you're gonna be saying this, and that, and that just makes you two-faced. You were two-faced this whole entire time because you felt this way this whole entire time. It don't make that person look bad when you're talking shit about him now. It only shows your character. You felt this whole entire way, but you were faking it, bro. It says a lot about you, not about that person. You know what I mean? People just don't put two and two together. Like, bro, that only says, I'm more curious about how come this individual never told him anything then. Fuck. Since apparently it was such a big deal. You get what I mean? They told me that you work at in and see. That's not true. But if I did work at it and now, I would just say it, bro. Like, why would I be ashamed to say I work at it and now? I wouldn't even to say that I sell elotes for a living. Why would I be ashamed of that? To me, work is work, bro. You know, like if you have a jale, you know, you're at least, you know, trying to do your part in putting food onto the table. You know, I can't be clowning somebody just because they have a job. You get me? Even if it's, you know, a job that people consider as, low class or whatever. Because every job teaches you something, right? And it's just a stepping stone. Like no one says you have to die at that job, right? But until something better comes along the way. Instead of being these individuals that just couch and just refuse to apply at places like this because of their dignity, right? But what dignity do you have not having a job and just sitting on the couch? At least this way, you're getting a paycheck while you continue looking for another job. No one's saying you have to stay at that job, and it's gonna teach you something, regardless. It's gonna teach you customer service because wherever you go, you're gonna have to deal with that, right? So at least you're getting some experience. Because believe it or not, dealing with customers is actually a big deal when it comes to anybody looking to build themselves or even starting your own business. Because you don't know how to treat the customers right, your business is not gonna go nowhere. You know, tells you, it teaches you how to, interact, because that's a skill in itself. But people don't give no thought to this kind of stuff when they try to clown individuals. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, you don't have a sense of humor like I do. It's just that it doesn't make any sense what they're saying. You get what I mean? Like when they're looking at clowns, like, I don't get it. Or maybe society's already built it like that. Or maybe movies just pitch it out like that. I don't know. Spanish or English? Like which one I prefer? Also, the whole adopting black is the same reason why how we adopt white elements, education. You know, and that's the thing here in America. People are going to be influenced regardless. The statement I was looking to make was, how individuals like say that other people are trying to be black, like, oh, these people are acting black because they say the N word and this and that, and it's like, see how they're trying to be like them. Well, we could say the same about you, in the way you dress and stuff like that, and you use some of their mannerisms or some of their slang too. So you've been influenced. Like, no, I haven't been influenced. I don't try to act like them. Like, you've been influenced. You just think you haven't. And there's nothing wrong. There's something wrong with saying the N word, right? But I'm saying that there's nothing wrong with being influenced by another group. You know what I mean? By another person's culture. Like, why do you find it so offensive? Because when you find shit like that offensive, that means you have a problem with the person's culture. And when you have a problem with somebody's culture, that's what racism is, bro. You dislike them because of their culture, because of the way they are, because of who they are. You're judging them. You don't even know them. Why on every channel I see someone asking Spanish or English? I actually have no idea. It helps with the algorithm, so it helps, even if it's just like you put dot or just a smiley face, it helps the channel out because it shows YouTube that there's, interaction happening with that channel, right? So it'll, get them to push the channel more. That's why people always say to make sure you like and comment, because it helps YouTube, push their content out and suggest it to more people. Please, sir, I speak both. Speak both too. I want to know if you can speak either one. I can speak both, English and Spanish. Pero nomás hablo inglés porque si hablo puro español no me van a entender aquí, mitad de la gente. Van a decir, este güey, ¿qué está diciendo? Van a decir, hey, speak in English, you stupid. What's your NFL team? It's the Broncos. All day, baby. You thought I was going to say Raiders, huh? We Broncos fans. So it's easier. What's your favorite movie? Black Hawk Down. Hands down, Black Hawk Down. Mike Hunt. Wes Watson be telling his wars motivation stuff like how Yeah, but yeah, they're just. That's a movie script that Wes is reading, bro. I can tell you that, just hearing Wes's stories like that, they're fake as hell, bro. Like, there's no way in hell he would have, be still breathing and behaving the way he said he was behaving. They're just not. They're just not. You know. And people be like, no, well, people are probably were scared of him because of his size. Like, trust me, bro. In there, you have a lot of individuals his size, or if not even bigger, right? And it's a numbers game, right? So even though you could be a good fighter or strong, you're just not gonna be able to deal with the numbers, bro. You know what I mean? You're eventually gonna get tired, and you're gonna get eaten by the sharks, bro. That's just the way it is. You could be the greatest fighter in the world, bro, but eventually the numbers are gonna overpower you, bro. You're just not gonna be able to deal with it. You're just not. You know. I have said that, even, the greatest warriors in the planet, bro, are not stupid. They realize that. Even a lion, a predator, realizes that. When it's just a lion and the lion will tear that hyena up. But when a lion sees a pack of hyenas, it does not strike, bro, because it's not stupid. It understands that physically he is stronger than each hyena, but in a pack, he is going to get tired and he's going to get overwhelmed, bro. That's just the even, like I said, even predators realize that. And that they're just ferocious animals, bro. But even they can see that. It's just the numbers thing, bro. It's just always gonna play a factor, regardless. You like Burger King foot lettuce? I eat Burger King. I really don't give it no thought that it's actually foot lettuce or whatever. Like, just because maybe somebody put out a video out there, You work at In-N-Out? No, but I'm saying if I did work at In-N-Out, I wouldn't be ashamed to say that. Apple said you're a burger away from a stroke. That was funny. Serio, I'm a French fry away. Hi, guy. I'm back from. Orale. No such thing as acting black beer. So that's what I'm saying, though. Like, individuals like to, critique individuals because, according to them, they're not respecting Mexican, like how Mexicans are supposed to be represented. And it's just like, well, how does a true Mexican represent? Because you go to the motherland, you see people representing in different ways, right? People have different styles, different lingos, different ways of carrying themselves, yet they're all Mexican. Like, just because somebody's representing differently than you do, that doesn't mean that they're not proud of their culture, or they're not proud to be Mexican, or that you're representing better than them. You get what I mean? Because that's stupid to see it that way. It's ignorant. Because there's individuals on here that come on here and like to critique other people and say that they're brown pride and they have it tattooed on them, but know absolutely nothing about their culture, bro. And the other person, according to them, they don't look Mexican, but they know more about their culture than these individuals. And it's like, well, who's a true Mexican now, right? All those tattoos and all that shit, you can put whatever you want. It doesn't make it facts, though. You can have the fucking Mexican flag, but if you know nothing about the culture, what good is it, bro? You know what I mean? Like, just because you're saying you brown pride and just like because you think you're representing the raza, right? People are fucking goofy. And people believe these individuals on here. This shit is wild, bro. And that's a lot of things. A lot of people like to do that. They use our culture to try to, gain views and subscribers, bro. Lying to the people, bro. True culture vultures. Saying that they're for the people, but do nothing for the people, bro. You can say it all you want, bro, but if actions speak louder than words, bro, and if you ain't doing nothing, then what the fuck is the whole point of always saying it? Or those who are always saying that they're for the people, but yet they're always putting down the people and do nothing for the people. So it's like, stop saying it already, bro, because that shit flies out the window, homie. Say that for the birds. People be like, nah, well, these people are actually really representing the people. And it's like, no, they're not, just because they're saying it. Yeah, people can say whatever the fuck they want right here, bro. Like, if a person's always giving good advice on here, right? And, he's saying how he's, holy and stuff like that. But then, once the video goes off, he's molesting kids. Then what good is saying all that fucking good advice and all that hallelujah talk? Then what good is hearing all of that, bro? Like I said, don't let people's fucking words, get you to now, fall into their fucking web. Because you see a lot of individuals like that on here, and people, fall for it all the time and defend these individuals, right? They defend them, and it's like, well, you don't even know these individuals. Because somebody could say like a lot of positive stuff and stuff like that, but if you overall look at the context of their character, right, and because they'll always show glimpses of who they truly are, right, in their negative behaviors, because they display more negative behaviors than positive behaviors, then you already know that this shit is all an act. It's a facade. But people don't know how to decipher, individuals, when it comes to profiling them or overall, conversation, or what to look for when they're being, lied to. Or certain individuals just fall for the image. That's why a lot of people can support Wes Watson, because he's buff and he has tattoos, that they believe all the stories he says. You know what I mean? Because you don't believe him, then you might as well believe every person who's ever played a gang member that they're actually from the streets. Because that's all it is. It's a facade. Um, would you rather watch a tree grow or? That's never gonna work, my bro. Sock check. We don't have any socks, homie. We can't afford them. Hey, tell me to talk any language and I will. Namekian, Kryptonian, Mexican Steve Harvey. Ah, I actually do look like Steve Harvey. You gonna lie? You gonna lie? Gotta put me on Family Feud now. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. Shit, I think I'll do good in that show. Fucking for sure. I agree. As an Irish, can people like to say that certain Irish people aren't true Irish people? I believe. And you know what? And I think that happens with a lot of other, if ethnicities as well, right? Like, you have a lot of people who's, because look, I have a homie who's Filipino. Well, his parents are Filipino. He was born here, but his parents are from the Philippines, right? And he's a homie. He's a homie, So, when sometimes when he would invite us over to his pad and shit like that, we'll be kicking back, and his family will come and visit from the Philippines, right? So his cousins will come and all that, and he would say how he was Filipino, and they would be like, his cousin would be like, "You're not Filipino. You were born here." And I'm like, "What do you mean, bro? I'm Filipino." Like, "Nah, bro, you weren't born in our land. You were born here." So he understands how it is, just like we, same shit. When we say we're Mexican, and then in the motherland they say you're not Mexican. You were. I don't know if it's just a hatred or or jealousy. I truly don't know what it is, bro. I don't know, but I thought we were the only ones that went through that kind of shit. But nah, we have other homies, that go through the same shit, bro. And I'm just like, what a trip, homie. You know what I'm saying? And I guess living here in America, people get, I don't know. I guess that's just like, you know, that's a factor. I guess when your parents come from different motherlands or whatever, and people just have this fucking dislike for for individuals. I don't know why. I got a big question for you. A big question? Ask away, my boy. Hi, I'm back. What's good? How you doing? But yeah, apparently other cultures, other ethnicities also, have to go through the same shit too. Hello there. That fool put Nazi Germany. You're a little bit too late, my boy. You're you're a little late to the party. And plus, Nazis didn't refer to themselves as Nazis. Fun fact. Yeah, get it? Nazi Germany? You're late to the party? No? It's a joke. It's interesting that you do actually have the flag, you know? So at least you know that much. Oh yeah, you're pretty late, my boy. Yeah, shit, we're already practically on World War IV, my boy. What took you so long? Bro, they expected you when D-Day, bro. You should have woke up Hitler. Should have told, get your bitch ass up. You should have told him, your sleeping ass. Smack him in the back of the head. And tell him, look, bro, you fucking shit up with all that meth, homie. It's got you over here tripping. Right? You need to get your shit together. And stop blaming everybody else when it's you, my boy. You fucking it up for the rest of us. Hitler thought he was all chingon, making all these fucking mistakes. Pinche Hitler. Serio, that was slept in, bro. Hey. Oh, crucial times on the war, bro. This was sleeping in, bro. When this fool already had the information that they were planning an invasion, bro, a strike, should I say? This motherfucker slept in. Hey, but that should show you Hitler's narcissism, bro. Like that fool was so confident, homie, that he could just fucking sleep. Like, man, that fool was sleeping like a baby, bro. No worries, homie. That should let you know bro. All that fool's generals were stressing and shit like that. Motherfuckers over here struggling, no supplies. This motherfuckers over here sleeping like a baby. Fucking Hitler, man. That was funny. Pinche vato. People actually really say that it wasn't even Hitler that was a mastermind, but it was actually his mustache. That his mustaches what actually made him evil. Fun fact. I'm just playing before actually people start believing that and actually start spreading that. That'd be a trip, huh? If the mustache is actually what made him evil. Like somebody now cuts a mustache like Hitler, and then they become all of a sudden like Hitler. Like, damn. It's a cheat code. What up, bro? What's cracking like? Yeah, you lost. Well, did they really lose? I mean, you still have individuals claiming to be Nazis nowadays and continuing the fight. I don't know, but they're confused because some of them say that they're down with like the Nazis, right? But then some of them use also the Confederate flag, right? So it's like, hey, bro, which one is you, my boy? Well, you're part of the Confederate, you're part of the Nazis, bro, because not the same shit, my guy. Motherfuckers over here having the same flag, bro. I mean, both of the flags, bro. Which one is it, my guy? Because it wasn't the same shit. Not even the same war. Because, trust me, if the Nazis were around and they were actually see these supremacist group, the Nazis would still kill these white supremacist groups because they were carrying them. They carry themselves, you know, not how at least these individuals, you know, feel the Aryans should carry themselves, right? So even these fools would have got slaughtered, even though they praise him. Like, you know, if that fool was still alive, he would have you fools killed because he wouldn't have liked the way you guys and your guys' activities. You know, it's sad, bro. Like they worship this man, but know nothing about him too. That's the crazy part. Like, but you know nothing about Hitler, my guy, and you're here, you know, kissing the floor he walks on. You know nothing about the individual. So even these individuals have lost themselves in the fucking sauce. Yeah, but I guess, you know, lack of education for individuals. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out. You know, my lunch is over. We got to get back to work. It was good chopping it up with you guys.